Hey YouTube. So I finally have decided that the best thing would be to quit my job. At this point, I've done a lot of thinking and contemplating and just what am I gonna have to do if I quit my job and everything. And yeah, at this point, I have decided to quit my job. Um, I cannot take it anymore. I have mentally checked out, and I'm just done. I already talked to my parents because I'm not going to be able to afford where I currently live anymore, and I'm going to have to move back with them, which was a very, very difficult decision to make because being first generation and coming from a low income family, I have really have always wanted to be independent and successful and, you know, just get out of that. But at this point, I think the best thing to do for my mental health is to leave my job, regather myself, like just relax because like I said, my mental health isn't well. Like I'm all over the place. I can't think straight and I'm very, very much done. So at this point I have not gone to work since Thursday. Today's Friday. But I think on Monday I'm just gonna let him know that I'm done and that I'm not gonna be showing up anymore and that you know, I'm not too sure if I'm going to tell them why exactly, like, you know, just that it was a toxic workplace, the stress and pressure and expectations for someone like me. Like, it was just too much. Like, no proper mentorship, no proper, like, guidance. And, like, I'm done because, like, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I signed up for. And like, what do they expect? So at this point, I've already talked to my parents, and luckily, my mom was very supportive, and she, I think, has already mentioned it to my dad, and he has initially also been supportive. So now it's more of just come Monday, and like letting them know, like my job or whatever, that I'm done and I'm not going to be going in anymore. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it, in person, email. I don't know. I have no idea. Also, I'm going to put in my notice for where I live. Luckily, like, it's perfect timing, that part. My lease is over and now it was going to switch to month or putting in my 30 days that I will be leaving. So yes, I will be doing that, and then I will be figuring out how and where I'm going to move my belongings to. And yeah, I think next week will be very interesting, and I'm sad because I feel like a failure. But I mean, I wouldn't have found out what my limitations and what I really wanted if I hadn't gone through this experience. But these last 7 months have been hell, and I can't take it anymore. So yeah, I'm very scared and I'm very worried that I am not sure how things will turn out, but I am trying to stay positive because at the end of the day, I still have my education and opportunities can still come up in many different ways. So at this point, I am going to take a big risk and let go of my job. So, yeah, I hope everything works out, and I hope that um, I'm able to feel better again, and that my mental health is able to stabilize once I remove myself from that very toxic workplace, because it's not worth it. I have saved up some money and I have my parents' support, so I'm hoping that I can make it work until something better and more appropriate for me comes up. But yeah, it was good talking to you guys, and I hope that if anybody else is going through this, that you guys are okay, and that there is other options for you guys as well, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to fail and nobody wants to go back to square one, but it's a part of the process. So hang in there if anybody else is going through something bad, because you're not alone. And I hope that every one of you guys is staying strong throughout your hardships, because it is not easy, and you feel like just bad, and there's no other way to escape it other than to face it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, listening, and hopefully I am able to document better times, because that is actually what this YouTube channel is all about. Just, diaries, vlogs, personal development, mental health, and moving forward with whatever life throws at you, because that's all we can do. So thanks for watching. Also, be sure to subscribe. I haven't said that before, but I do want people that have watched to start subscribing and commenting and talking to me, because I would like to engage with you guys some more. So it was good catching up, and we're gonna get through this, because I don't give a fuck. I will make it work one way or another. So yeah, bye guys, and thanks for watching.